Hey, what's up guys, this is Vimal here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today's video is going to be super awesome because I've got some brand new smartphones to show you all. Samsung India has launched their brand new Galaxy M series phones today. These phones were specially designed for the millennials guys. So they've launched two phones, M10 and M20, and in this video I'll be unboxing and showing them to you. The M10 is a more budget friendly guys, it costs less than 10,000 rupees and comes with some really nice specs for the price. Whereas the M20 is like the big brother of M10. It's got some better specs and with a slightly higher price tag. We'll be unboxing both these phones today and I'll show you all of its new features. So Samsung has sent me these four phones. You might be thinking I'm only talking about two phones, right? M10 and M20. Now what am I doing with these four phones? Actually they sent two for me and two for my dad. I'm pretty excited to unbox and check them out. So let's get started with the video. So on my desk I have Samsung's brand new Galaxy M series phone. Now M series was specially designed and made for the millennials. We've got both the Galaxy M10 as well as the M20 here. The Galaxy M10 is a much more affordable and a budget friendly smartphone, whereas its big brother M20 is a bit higher spec variant and costs slightly more than the M10. So in this video I'll be unboxing both these new phones and showing you all of its features. We'll be checking them out one by one, so let me keep the M20 aside and first show you the M10. The Samsung's new Galaxy M10 comes in this sort of box packing. It's a clean white box with a picture of the phone on the front and says M10 over here. Let's see what else is written on the box. You've got the Samsung branding on the side and says it supports Indian SIM cards only. Coming to the back of the box, we've got all the specs of this phone over here. Let's check them out. The Galaxy M10 has an Infinity V display, has dual rear cameras and a very slim design. Talking about the screen, it's got a 6.2-inch HD Plus Infinity V display, has a dual camera setup at the back, a 5-megapixel front camera, is powered by 3400 mAh battery and Exynos 7870 octa-core CPU. I am assuming this phone will come in two variants, 2+16 and 3+32. The model I have is the 3+32GB variant. So as you can see, it says Make for India here, and below that we've got the pricing details. Now I'm not sure about the exact pricing because these phones were under embargo while making the video. The price over here says 9,290 rupees, but I'm guessing the price of M10 will be somewhere around 7,500 to 8,000 rupees. I'll keep you guys updated about the exact price details once they're available. Okay, so that was our overview on the box. Now let's get started with the unboxing. Let me grab my knife and cut this out of packing. I want to thank Samsung for sending me these products for review. Alright, let's unbox and check out the phones. So the outer cover slides out like this and this is how the inside looks like. We've got an accessory box at the top. I wonder what's inside. Let's open it and see. Looks like we've just got some paperwork. I was actually expecting a case. Anyways, you get a warranty card and a quick start guide. Just make sure to read them for all the info on the product. And below that we've got the smartphone. Let me just take it out. So here it is guys, Samsung's brand new Galaxy M10. Wow, looks really nice in ocean blue. I'll show you the phone in a moment. First, let's see what else do we get in the box. You get a Samsung branded 5V 1A power adapter. The M10 doesn't support fast charging, and along with that you get a regular USB cable for charging and a SIM ejection tool. So these are all the items you got in the box. Now let's check out the phone. So this is how the Galaxy M10 looks like. The phone feels quite comfortable to hold in hand. It's not that heavy, and at the top has this new V-like notch. It's got a 6.2-inch HD Plus screen which Samsung calls as Infinity V display and is protected by Dragon Trail Pro. Let me just peel these stickers all around the body. There you go. So this is how the phone looks like. Pretty good from my first impressions. Let me give you an overview on the design. So on the right side there's a power button and a volume rocker above that. The quality of the buttons is also nice. They feel tactile and clicky. At the top there's only a secondary noise cancellation mic. Going to the left, you've got a SIM card slot here. It comes with a traditional triple slot SIM tray and supports 2 nano SIMs and a micro SD card. At the bottom, you've got a micro USB port for charging, a 3.5mm headphone jack and a microphone. Now you might be thinking where the speaker is, right? Well, it's placed at the back side over here. And this is how the phone looks from the back. It's got this beautiful glossy finish and the build quality is also pretty good. You got the Samsung logo here and at the top left it's got a dual camera setup. One is a 5-megapixel f2.2 ultra-wide camera and the other is a 13-megapixel f1.9 primary camera. And below that there's an LED flash. So that was our detailed look at the design and the build quality of the M10. Let's just power it on and see if it's got some juice in it. Alright guys, by the time it boots up, let's just keep it aside and unbox the other phone. So the Samsung's Galaxy M20 comes in a similar box packing. It's a clean white box with a picture of the phone on the front and says M20 over here. let's check out the specs of this phone. Even the M20 comes with an Infinity V display, has dual cameras at the back, and the main highlight of this phone is it's got a massive 5000 mAh battery. Talking about the display, the M20 has a 6.3-inch Full HD Plus display, has a dual camera setup, an 8-megapixel selfie camera, and also the M20 supports fast charging. It's powered by Exynos 7904 octa-core CPU and comes with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 GB of onboard storage. Even this phone comes in different variants, 3 plus 32 and 4 plus 64. I've got the 4 plus 64 GB model. The price on the box says 13,390 rupees, but I'm guessing it will be priced somewhere around 11 to 12,000 rupees. I'll keep you guys updated about the exact price details in the comment section down below. Now let's unbox and check out the phone. The box packing looks pretty similar to the previous phone. You've got a mini box at the top which includes a user manual and a warranty card. Just make sure to read them. And here's our phone. We've got the ocean blue model and comes nicely packed in this card. I'll show you the phone in a moment. First, let me show you the other stuff we get in the box. You get Samsung's adaptive fast charger in the box. As I've told you, the Galaxy M20 also supports fast charging, a USB Type-C cable, and a SIM ejection tool. So these are all the items you got in the package. Now let's finally check out the phone. Let me just remove this out of packing. There you go. So this is how the Galaxy M20 looks like. It looks very similar to its little brother M10 with minor changes in the design like the addition of a fingerprint scanner, slightly thicker body due to a big battery, and speaker on the bottom side. Let me just peel all these stickers and give you a closer look at the phone. So on the front you've got a 6.3-inch Full HD Plus Infinity V display just like the M10. There's a selfie camera and an earpiece at the top. That's it, there's nothing much on the front. On the right side we've got a volume rocker and a power button below that. The quality of the buttons is also nice, feel tactile and clicky. Going to the top, you've just got a secondary noise cancellation mic, and on the left, you've got the same triple slot SIM card that supports 2 nano SIMs and a micro SD card. Coming to the bottom side, there's a 3.5mm headphone jack. Finally, there's a USB Type-C port. I'm so glad to see this. A microphone beside that, and a down-firing speaker. And this is how the back of the phone looks like. It looks very similar to the M10, has a glossy metallic finish. You've got the Samsung logo here, a fingerprint scanner above that placed in a good position, and a dual camera setup on the top left. One is a 5-megapixel 120-degree ultra-wide-angle camera, and the other is a 13-megapixel primary camera. And below that we've got an LED flash. So that was my full overview on the design and the build quality of both these phones. Now what I'll do is I'll quickly set up both these phones and be right back to continue the video. Alright guys, I'm back. Both the phones have finished booting and I've also gone through the setup process. We'll check them out one by one. Let's first start with the M10. So this is how the display on the Galaxy M10 looks like. Both the Galaxy M series phone run on Samsung Experience 9.5 and offer a lot of customization and personalization. And this is how the new notch on the display looks like. It's got a V-shaped notch with very thin bezels, hence the name Infinity V display. From my first impressions, I have to tell the display quality is really good. Even though it's only a 720p display, it'll be hard for you to make out the difference. The screen is sharp, bright, and the colors also look nice. The resolution is 1480 by 720 and has 270 ppi. So this is how the interface looks like. It runs on Samsung's latest launcher and the overall UI feels pretty smooth. One more thing guys, as soon as I booted it up I even got a software update, but I haven't installed it yet. I'll do that later. First let's check out the phone. Let me show you the settings app. The settings app looks pretty much just like the other Samsung phones. Let's see how much storage is available on it. This is a 3 plus 32GB variant and out of the box you get around 23.2GB of usable space, which is pretty decent. And if you want you can even insert a micro SD card and expand the storage. Going to the about phone section, software details, as you can see the M10 runs on Android 8.1 Oreo out of the box, has Samsung Experience version 9.5 and the security patch is running is January 2019. So those are all the software details. As I've told you earlier, the Galaxy M10 is powered by Exynos 7870 octa-core CPU clocked at 1.6 GHz and comes with 3 gigs of LPDDR3 RAM. The UI feels pretty smooth, the app opening and closing speeds are also decent. I have to test this phone for a few days before I can actually tell about the performance. Coming to the camera, this is how the camera app looks like. The M10 has a 13-megapixel f1.9 primary camera and a 5-megapixel 120-degree f2.2 ultra-wide secondary camera. And on the front, you've got a 5-megapixel f2 selfie camera. And you can easily switch between both the cameras like this. The cameras look really promising for the price, can't wait to put them to a test. Well, that was our detailed overview and first look at the Samsung's new Galaxy M10. Let me keep it aside for now and show you the M20. So as soon as you pick up the M20, you'll immediately feel a difference in the weight. The M20 is slightly thicker and heavier than the M10 due to that massive 5000 mAh battery. And also from the first glance itself, you can tell there's a huge improvement in the display. It works like that only, right? Higher the price you pay, better the specs you get. The M20 has a beautiful 6.3-inch Full HD Plus display with a V-notch. Let me just open a white background and show you. It's got very thin bezels on it. Okay, so this is how the UI looks like. It's pretty much the same as the previous phone. Runs on Samsung Experience 9.5. Let's check out the settings. This is a 4 plus 64GB variant, and out of the box you get around 50GB of usable space, which is plenty of storage. Plus Samsung also gives you an option to expand the storage with a microSD card, in case this is not sufficient for you. So that was about the memory. The Galaxy M20 is powered by Exynos 7904 octa-core CPU clocked at 1.8 GHz and has 4GB of LPDDR4 RAM. The overall UI is smooth, the phone feels snappy, and the app opening and closing speeds are also good. Now guys, this is just an unboxing and overview video. That's why I can't yet tell anything about the performance and benchmarks. I actually have to use it for a while to share my experience on that. Let me show you the camera app. The camera is also pretty much the same as we saw on the M10. You got an option over here to switch between regular and ultra wide camera. The M20 has a 13MP f1.9 primary camera and a 5MP f2.2 120° wide-angle secondary camera. Coming to the front camera, we've got an upgrade here. There's an 8MP f2 camera on the M20, whereas we had a 5MP f2 camera on the M10. The cameras definitely look nice on the M series. Let me know if you guys want me to make a detailed camera review. Well, that's it guys, that was my unboxing and first look at the new Galaxy M10 and M20. Both the phones pack some really nice specs in their respective segments. The M20 has a beautiful Infinity V display, dual cameras, and a 5000 mAh battery, that too with fast charging support. Now with the right pricing, the M20 can definitely give a tough competition in the market. So that's it, I'll be closing the video here. Do let me know what do you think about these new Galaxy M phones in the comment section down below. I'll be using these phones for a few days before I can give my full review and experience. So in the next video, we'll talk about the display quality, performance, gaming, camera quality, and also the battery life. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching this video, hope you all liked it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more new awesome videos. And I'll see you in the next one.